Welcome back, everybody. Derek Sue, your East Oakland advocate. Well, did you watch it last night? The final for Special Forces, the world's toughest test. Did you watch that? Some big surprises. And uh, my man, Danny Amendola, let me down. He just couldn't take the noise. And that's something during interrogation. Uh, Sight and sound deprivation, or being overwhelmed with sight and sound can be can make a person crazy. And a lot of folks say, "Well, how can you sleep underneath so much noise like the BART train?" Well, that's part of the mental toughness that I've been through. I can block out a tremendous amount of noise, and it can continue for days and it won't annoy me. And so that's one of my mental strengths that I have. It's very difficult, if not impossible, to break me mentally, because I'm always thinking. I'm thinking 2 to 14 steps in front of my opponents. That's where I made my success. Knowing how my opponents operate, understanding them, and then creating a plan with contingencies. Contingency A, contingency B, and contingency C. And so it was a good ending. I really liked the ending. And like I said, the big surprise, the ladies outdid the men. Even Dwight, the NBA star, was eliminated. Danny Amendola, he couldn't take the noise in his head, from the sound overwhelming his mind, and so he broke down and quit. But the ladies, my girl that I've been following, I was really surprised. She was a big underdog coming into this. Hannah Brown, she's from Alabama. She's Miss Alabama, and she was a bachelorette, and so talks about how tough some of the ladies are, and a lot of ladies, you will outperform a lot of men in mental toughness. I know that for a fact, because I've had a lot of ladies, women on my staff, and many times they outperform the men. It was uncanny, and so the mental toughness was there, and so I want to congratulate the two candidates that made it through the 10 days of a modified hell, we'll call it. And it was a good show, but if you missed it last night, hopefully you can replay it and watch it. It was pretty good. It was a light version of what a person may encounter if they were interrogated. And this goes for not only for military, but if you were in a hostile country and you were like a doctor, a real doctor, or somebody there to help the folks, those cover stories can save your life. And fabricate or creating one, having one ready prior to a mission is important. And then that way everybody is on the same page, has the same story, and it's believable. And that was where I had, when the show started, I had a lot of issues with believing any of the candidates as they were telling their cover story. I said, no, that's not believable. No, that's not believable. And so it was a good show. But surprise ending, the ladies outdid the men. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed that show. And thank you for joining me following this interesting show. We'll be right back.